Oh, and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 544. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside the one and only. It's the man on the ones and twos. He also has a baby that's the size of a poo. I know, I just fun with it. It's Paul Deesphone. How are you?
How big are your poos?
Honestly,
my baby's like this
I'm not
big
sure.
now.
I'm not sure you want to get into it. My poos right now, but no, you know.
We need to have a word about your diet.
I went Nando's last night. Let's just leave it at
Fair,
that. Let's just
fair,
leave it at that.
you
Let's
know.
just leave it at that, you know? And of course, is the one who makes fresh look cresh. It is cresh to fresh.
You say stuff sometimes as an intro that I really hate, and that one for unexplainable reasons just really bothers me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's easily explainable. I'm pretty sure Fix just had a stroke.
What? Never had a stroke.
You okay,
Is that why half my face hurts? Is that why the left side's hurting so much? If you don't know, this is My Xbox and Me, our weekly Xbox podcast, right here on youtube.com/myxboxandme and all podcast services. If you want to support the show, head over to youtube.com/myxboxandme, hit the subscribe button. You can follow us on Twitch at MXAM_official. Just official. Damn. I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah, how are we? Everyone good? How are we feeling?
Good, yeah. Didn't have to stay up late for the Game Awards, which was nice. Caught it in the morning after.
Yeah,
how do you guys enjoy it?
Well, we'll get there. Let's just do what? Let's get into it. Topic of the show this week is, of course, the Game Awards. Kresh, me and you stayed up. We did our annual watch along for the Game Awards. How are we feeling? Like I'm glad that we didn't record the podcast straight after.
Yeah.
I will say that. I've sat with it a little bit. Jeff did tweet out asking for people's opinions. I don't know if you saw this. Jeff tweeted out asking for people's opinions and ratings and things of that nature. In case you missed it, D is what it got out of its ABCD rating of Twitter. That's Twitter being Twitter, obviously, to be expected. D or below, which came in at 38.9%. The next highest was B, which was 24.6%. But I did tweet at him with a little thing, because again he asked, so I feel like I should tweet. And I put this. Now you can tell me if you agree or disagree. Please let the games speak for themselves. There were moments where certain announcements were hyped in a way that set very high expectations. I feel like the leaks unfortunately diminished a lot of those hype moments, which is obviously out of your control. That said, the One More Thing segment felt very underwhelming and didn't quite deliver on its impact that it was then positioned in.
Yeah, I think I generally agree with that. Yeah, it's one of the tough things, because I think we talked about like that moment during the live stream of, it feels like you had said it was like a whole storyboard, and like that's how you end the narrative of indie games, and like it makes sense and you can see that like going through it, but it did feel very I think the beginning of the show of the Game Awards was pretty strong. I think it started off on a good note, and the longer it goes on, it felt like it like sort of tapered off.
Yeah. No, I think, like, again, always, especially if you watch the Streamer Awards this year, always appreciate how amazing Jeff does in terms of the production value of his shows. His shows are ran extremely well to a T. There are no mistakes. There are no hiccups. He has the perfect host there doing what they need to do. The awards themselves, every single award went to who I felt like it probably should have went to, other than the fan voted one. But I also found out a little bit of information about that, which is Wavering Waves is called. Is that what it's called?
Wavering Waves, yeah.
Thank you, Wavering Waves. There was an in-game item that they were giving away
Gotchas
to encourage votes.
Every year.
I didn't realize that.
Genshin Impact does this every year. Yeah, they do this every year. It's why you'll generally see gacha games up there, is because if you win, you get whatever in game.
Yeah.
Now that makes a lot more sense, because I was just a bit confused. I'm not gonna lie, but out of that, I feel like the awards themselves, and we'll go through the main ones and stuff. But the awards themselves I felt done really well, but yeah, the show itself, I agree with you. The first half was super strong, and the second half was a weird mixture between gotchas and souls likes and just genuinely things that I just didn't care about, which is a shame.
As somebody who plays gotcha games, I'm kind of tired of seeing gotcha games at these because it's also never new announcements for gotcha games. It's stuff that's been seen, trailers that have been out or whatever. I think the Wuthering Waves one might have been new, but you knew where they were going, so it didn't feel like a new experience. It didn't feel like something you were seeing something for the first time, and that was kind of disappointing. Like those are never exciting or interesting in my opinion.
The other thing that I think is a struggle with it as well is with, especially with the gotcha games, is they have such heavy ad revenue in these shows. So you see them during the ad segments, and you also see them on the actual show announcements as well, which I feel like adds to the level of fatigue maybe from a viewing perspective. But yeah, Deesman, what did you think of the show overall? Obviously, I've not heard your thoughts at all.
Yeah, so like I said, I watched it in the morning after, so I just kind of got to sit with it and watch it. I kind of agree with the sentiments you guys have said there. Like, I think really good showing on regards to presentation. Like Jeff always puts on a great show. Again, it did feel very front heavy. Like a lot of the bigger announcements were in there. Like near the end, there was some good ones, some outstanding ones, which we'll get into. But by the end, like I think I had some issues with that last thing. I don't think, again, a free-to-play hero shooter, just a trailer is not good enough these days. I think we need to see more from like those kind of announcements, whether that be
So I really quickly. So I said to Crash, and again because Crash alluded to it earlier about what I said on the show, the stream we did, right? Which was, if you look at what the theme was of the entire show, it was very much indie. So I can understand from I don't know what the right word would be, from a storytelling perspective, I guess, from Jeff's perspective, like, okay, we know that Chaos Score is going to win this. The whole story is that we've got 3 indie games up for Game of the Year. Obviously, the games industry is in, I would say, a disarray and in quite a big struggle at the moment when it comes to creativity and obviously job loss and things of that nature. So I can see why he was like, oh, this is a great end piece from his perspective. The problem is, the way he hyped it up in the announcement as well was just not it either. Like you can't say things like Titanfall and Apex and people not then get excited.
I think it also goes to him saying, I played it, and when you see this, you're gonna want to play it as well. It was just like a lot of layered stuff. I think if this game comes 2 or 3 games earlier and he does that whole spiel and they decide to end on like a Star Wars or Divinity Original Sin or something like that had a better showing, the show ends on a much higher note.
Yeah, I'll be honest, for me, if they'd have switched, spoilers for everything that had been announced.
You're fine.
If they'd have switched Fate of the Old Republic with High Guard, opening and closing the show, I think that would have been a much better landing. Again, obviously, there's the whole like he's gone on about indie so much, but I think like people are so excited for a Casey Hudson game, and I think if he'd have worded it differently to kind of like, you know, this is a series that everyone's excited for. Everyone loves KOTOR. It's one of the best games of all time. And to have Casey Hudson back in a Star Wars directing role, I think would have been a hype moment to end the show on. But I think, ending on a hero shooter from the people behind Apex isn't really kind of like going to get everyone hyped. Like the people that are into these kind of games will be like, this is cool. I can't remember where I saw it.
Nobody's into it. Nobody.
Because nobody knoose what it is.
Yeah, I think
they said it's a new type of shooter, a new experience. Like they didn't show what the game is. Is it a mode? Is it like a BR? Like what? Like no, you don't know what it is from what you saw.
Yeah, so I think I don't know where I saw it, but I think someone had a really good point of. In fact, it might have been kind of funny. They were saying like this should have been followed up with hands-on previews from publications to say like they can then tell you more about the game. The fact that it was just a trailer, no one gets hyped about trailers anymore. Like
No.
unless it's something big. It's like unless you've got someone who's had hands-on experience. Like the fact that the game is out next month, they should have had hands-on experience with this game already. The fact that Jeff said he's played it, other people should have been out there to follow up the show, said we've also played it, and this is why you should be excited. We didn't get that.
Yeah.
We just got the sizzle reel trailer of, Apex on horses, and that was it.
Yeah, but it's not Apex, is it?
No, but that's
Yeah, it
what I mean.
doesn't-
But we don't know what it is because, like, the trailer just showed a load of people running around shooting with a gun and
But
fighting over
people
a
also
sword
play
in a
as minotaurs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
I
that
don't
it
know,
looked
like-
like so. It's really weird. It
Yeah.
really gave me. If I don't know if you guys remember it, Realm Royale.
Yep.
That was what's it called? High Res's battle. It gave me those vibes, and I'm like, that's not a good vibe to get from like, the first time you
No.
see it.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame. Well, again, let's go through the announcements just because then we can sort of touch on everything else. Again, we're going to be skipping through a lot of stuff. Only talking about the stuff we actually care about. So I'm going to skip the first few here, and we'll go straight into Pragmata. Obviously announced it's coming out April 24th, 2026. It's now coming to Switch 2 as well. And they also announced a demo, which was out now, which was only on Steam, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Anybody have a chance to check out the demo? Anyone's played it? Anything
Yeah.
like that? Oh,
played
okay,
it.
cool. Oh, what do you think?
It's like a 20-minute long demo. It's probably one of my most exciting games next year.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
huge.
I really enjoyed the demo. The way the whole puzzle mechanic of like you filling out the thing to weaken the robots, I think that whole flow is really good. You get weapon drops that you only have like limited ammo for it, so you'll get like a shotgun that has 4 shots in it, and so you have to be like more like you have that decision making and that agency, and do you want to use that, or the pistol's unlimited and it has like a reload and recharge timer. There was another gun that when I picked it up at first I thought it was going to be a submachine gun, but it's a gun that you shoot and it'll stun robots, so it's like, oh, I can use that to stun them and then I can hack them with the other gun and do more damage. And the whole flow was very fun. Story wise, it's not long enough to really get like a good beat on the story, but I think what's there gameplay wise was very exciting. It felt like very 360 PS3 era game in sort of like concept and execution, which I feel like we haven't gotten like that sort of like, we're gonna go for a concept for a game and then we're gonna really like build the game around it, and it feels like it was built around like that hacking mechanic, and it works really well because everything was designed with that in mind. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
Oh, interesting. Okay, can I be honest? Wasn't expecting that from you. I was expecting
Really?
it to be I was expecting a 10-second. Yeah, I played it. I didn't like it. I uninstalled it.
That's fair.
That's what I was expecting. But no, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that it realize the style of it looks beautiful. Obviously, the puzzle element of it was always the thing that I've looked at and gone, am I going to enjoy doing that again? Until I personally get to sit down and play it, I won't know. It's weird. They've had I won't say controversy, but Twitch just kind of messed this game up a little bit. I don't know if you've seen this or not. So Twitch have changed the way they do their sponsorships. So they've got rid of bounty balls. They now have like a sponsorship segment, and Capcom have bought into that with this. And so they were offering sponsorships to play the demo, which was like play it for an hour, get paid X amount. The problem is that the offers that Twitch have been putting out there for this offer have been disgustingly low. And it's kind of caused, not again, I'm only going based off my Twitter and what I've seen, but like there's enough people in Capcom and being like, hey, you realize they're offering me literally, I think I got offered £3 an hour to play the game, which again, I'm sure people, I'm sure if you're not a content creator and you don't understand how sponsorships works and things like that, you're probably going to yourself right now, you're getting paid to play a video game, shut up and take the money. Sure, that's not quite how it works. It works off of CCV, which is like how many concurrent viewers you have. The way it works in our industry, different companies pay different amounts. The usual rate is usually about £1 per CCV, sometimes lower, depends on what company you work with, or it can be £1 per 100 views on videos and stuff like that. Again, getting into nitty gritty. But what's happened is there's enough people who were interested in this game who probably would have taken the sponsorship who have now not taken it because they feel slighted by Twitch, which is also hurting Capcom in a way, which is just, it's a real shame, to be honest.
I think it's a knock-on effect of, like you say, like it's not just a Capcom thing, it is a Twitch thing. Like I've seen a lot of people, I think I can't remember his name now. There's somebody who does a lot of streaming news on X and everywhere else, and he's been talking about this a lot. It's very much like they are very undercutting the industry standard for this kind of work, and it's a shame that like Twitch's decision to do this, because it is Twitch's decision, is kind of having a knock-on effect on other companies that are trying to like promote their stuff.
Of course. Are you talking about Zach, by the way?
Yes, Zach.
Ben Bussey, Bussey, I think that's how you say his name.
Zach. Look, love his work. He's great. Go follow him if you can. He's been talking about this a lot, and it is a shame that it's kind of having this negative effect on other companies that just want to like promote their games. You got to think Twitch are like trying to undercut and take that profit, right?
I mean, yeah, the problem. Again, we're getting into a whole different conversation, but fuck it, we'll have it. The problem is that your smaller content creator, let's say hypothetically, you're in that sort of my size, like the 20 to 30 range. You're then going, oh, they're going to give me, I don't know, £5 an hour to play this game, which they want you for an hour, and they'll take it. But what that does is it undercuts the entire market, which then makes them think they can get away with it. We're seeing it a lot with TikTokers at the moment, where like TikTokers are taking a lot of sponsorship deals, which is because it's easier to generate views on TikTok. But the problem is, the more you take lower amounts, the more the industry then goes, oh, that's industry standard, which then lowers the amount for everyone, which I've seen personally in my own work. I got offered to do a couple of sponsorships for Fortnite the last couple of weeks, and I'm comfortable saying what they offered. They offered me £9 an hour for a 2-hour stream, and then they offered me £5 an hour for a 2-hour stream with an agency. I won't say what the agency is, because I'm in conversations with them about sorting this out. At the end of the day, there's certain points where they are under the legal minimum wage amount. So there's a level of weirdness going on in our industry right now, but this is to be expected, by the way. The more companies move to agencies are notoriously known for undercutting the market, because then they get to take a bigger piece of the pie. The way it works is like, so Capcom give agency 150,000, they have 150,000 to then distribute to content creators. Obviously, the less they have to pay out to creators, the more they get to keep for themselves. So there you go. But yeah, it's a very interesting take, and it's having a knock-on effect. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah. So TLDR, if you can, work with companies directly.
Always. Oh yeah, always. You always get the best rates there as well if you are a creator yourself. But yeah, back to Pragmata. Did you get a chance to play it at all, Despawn?
No, I haven't. But after what Crusher said, I am going to install it on my ROG Ally X as soon as we're done here on the podcast.
Must be nice to have an Ally X, am I right? God damn.
The whole time during that whole stream, Fix was just constantly like, Despawn can run this flawlessly, I can guarantee it, because he's got that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I like mine. It just isn't built for
gaming.
The big games. No, it's just not built for the big games. Yeah. Next game was Solast 2, or if I said that right, I feel like I said it wrong. Solasta, thank you, 2. This is going to be an early access. It is coming 12th of March 2026. I said to Chris, it's funny how like maybe 2 years ago, this would have been a game that I would have watched the trailer for and been like, oh, P-Break? Like this has not, I'm not interested at all. And now after playing games like Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate, you know, obviously watching Critical Role and things like that now, I'm like, oh yeah, I might give this a try. This is definitely a I need to check if this is, obviously it's a 2, so is it a direct sequel? How much information do I actually need to know going into this? All those things. But if I don't need too much information, I might actually check this out. Beautiful, beautiful art style. Graphically, it looked really good. I really enjoyed the tone of the trailer, the world. We got to see a little tiny pieces of like gameplay in terms of like walking around the world, but that was about it. But yeah, it looked good. It looked good. I'm interested. Are you interested at all, either of you?
Yeah. Again, like you mentioned, like the brief like view we got, look at the gameplay. It gives me, again, I hate to say it, but like every game that's going to be in this kind of like top-down look, it gives me Baldur's Gate 3 vibes. But then with the cutscenes feel a bit more in depth and gives me somewhere in between like Baldur's Gate and Dragon Age.
Yeah, I hear it.
Which
again, we got a bit of combat in this trailer as well. It just very Baldur's Gate to me. But that's how. Again, it's hard because I'm new to these franchises and the way these games work, right? So I'm always going to associate it with Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Where I'm sure there's many other games out there that do this. But yeah. Chris, you go check it out?
No, not really. I think for me, like if I'm gonna jump back into a game like this, I still got more Baldur's Gate to play if I really wanted to.
That is also the problem. The issue. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, we could.
I'm down.
No, but you're not, because you've got no streamer stamina anymore, and you're gonna play for like an hour, and be fix that time I gotta go.
Oh, let me kill myself.
An hour? You're giving me way too much credit.
That's too much. All right. Moving on, there was Bradley the Badger, which is that brand new. I don't even know how to explain it. It's a mascot platformer is what it looks like, but with a completely different twist on it as well. I can't remember how they prepped the announcement for this, but I'm pretty sure there's like a decent pedigree behind it, dev-wise.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on the devs, but yeah, it kind of gives me like, I love the trailer announcement, like the way that they did it, of like, we're gonna kind of like homage like a bunch of other games. Like they've got a Bloodborne section, they had a Last of Us section,
Cyberpunk,
Cyberpunk section, like, and the way that like for those that I didn't see it, again, the gameplay mechanic is it's like a third person kind of platformer, but you can kind of like interact with the world directly, and kind of like how you would if you were developing a video game, of like changing the different like world elements. So you could change how you move around in the world, which I thought was really cool. I thought it was a really nice concept. And yeah, no, I'm like, I knew nothing about this game going into this, and seeing this, I'm very excited. Like coming out of it, I think it's going to be a fun platformer.
It feels like it could either be like a really good platformer, or it could turn into maybe like a Super Lucky Tales.
Yeah,
it comes out and we're like, okay, yeah, it's fine. No one cares.
I mean, the interesting thing, I'm going to say, just the interesting thing is Evan Peters doing the voice of Bradley the Badger. So for those who don't know, Evan Peters, he played Quicksilver in the MCU.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
I think it's the best.
Not the
MCU. No, he did in the Fox one. Yeah, in the Fox universe. Yeah.
Technically, he's in the MCU. Technically, isn't he?
I mean, technically, now,
he is, but just like for
not the. Yeah,
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I got you.
The good Quicksilver.
It was
the one that survived more than one film.
Spoilers, god damn.
That film's been out for 10 years. Come on.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if it's any good, but yeah, we'll see. What's one we'll do next? We'll move on straight on to Star Wars. Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. Me and Crash said we really needed you, Despawn, for this one. There was excitement there from a happy for everybody else perspective, but we couldn't really. I don't think we could quite give the excitement that I think the internet has given it. So feel free, give us the moment here. How excited are you?
Holy shit! Casey Hudson's making a new Star Wars game. My mind is blown. I'm so excited. All jokes aside, this is a hype moment. Like, genuinely, if you are into these like games, like Knights of the Old Republic is like widely regarded as one of the best like RPGs out there in the Star Wars universe specifically, but also just in the wider world. And the fact that we're getting a new game in that kind of sphere with Casey Hudson, who was the Mass Effect creator, as back as a creative director, is super hyped. I saw some talk online about people not like Jason Schreier said like this game is like super early in development, so don't expect it before 2030. And then Casey came out like, yeah, hold your horses. We're going to be out before 2030. So who knows when this... I'm thinking like a 28, 29 kind of thing, maybe. But yeah, no, I'm super hyped for this. I'm interested to see what kind of like take Casey's going to have in this world going forward. Like the Old Republic for Star Wars fans is like one of the most like most fulfilling eras in Star Wars. It's when the war, like the fight between like the Jedi and the Sith was like at its highest, where like... Because like in the films, it's like you have one Sith and like an apprentice, and then one and like a couple of Jedis. This was like all out war, like Jedis and Sith everywhere. So like I'm excited to see what this is going to bring in a modern era setting. But yeah, no, I'm hyped for this. Like yeah, I'm excited to see Casey Hudson back in this world.
Yeah, it's a single player game. We know that set in the canon of the Old Republic. So yeah, I mean I play Star Wars games. I wouldn't, again, now I play Star Wars games. I've not played the older ones. Don't come at me. But yeah, so I mean, if this is, I mean, I ain't got to worry about it for a couple of years, but if this comes out, it's one of those ones where I feel like if it drops at the right time around nothing else that interests me, I will probably give this a try because everybody and their mother's going to be talking about it. So it's going to be one of those games where you're like, I feel like I'm missing out on something. And then me and Chris play it and we go, we're not missing out.
No, I'm actually looking forward to it.
Okay.
Because of Casey Hudson, like let me be 100% honest, that is why she's gonna be creative director. Only reason I'm excited for this. Otherwise, it's just another Star Wars game that I 100% will do exactly what Vic said. Like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think it's also the only era of like Star Wars lore that I like because it's part of like that's the same era that the MMO takes place in, right?
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I enjoy like the story beat and like the whole lore around that. So I think this is the best shot of me actually liking like a Star Wars.
I have an important question. Is Jar Jar alive during this?
No, it's way before Jar Jar.
Yeah, Jar Jar is not even.
Jar Jar's
like,
never born.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
What if you can make your character to be Jar Jar?
Yeah,
what if you can make a Jar Jar?
Now we're talking. Okay, so I can make my character
like,
so I'm the original Jar Jar. Okay, now there's now I'm interested. Now I'm interested. Okay, the statue was unveiled. The leaks were right. Larian's new game is a Divinity game. I think the thing we were all. Let me speak for myself. The thing I was worried about with this information was that it was going to be a Divinity original Sin 7, whatever spin-off title, blah, 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 right? And it isn't. The big announcement, obviously, is it is Divinity. That is what it is called. I think it is the smartest thing that Larian can do in terms of they have now had, obviously, they're now, in my opinion, they're now up there with Red Dead, CD Projekt Red, Naughty Dog, in terms of games that I want to play day one guaranteed because of the pedigree of studio they are. And the fact that they've gone to a franchise that they obviously care a lot about, but they've taken away the numbers, it allows new people like myself to jump in, which is huge.
Yeah. I think, I'm interested to see how this one's going to land because like you say, like, Larian as a studio now can, like, in most people's eyes, can do no wrong. So like whatever they release, like a ton of people are going to play it.
I disagree. I disagree with you on that. They can't do no wrong. They have earned my $60, $70, $80 guaranteed day one is what I would say from my perspective. They can definitely do wrong because they can definitely put out something that I won't like, but Baldur's Gate 3 is such a special game that day one of whether this is early access or it's full-fledged out or whatever, they will get my money guaranteed. That's what I will say. That's my opinion on it.
No, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, for me, they could do no wrong. Is what I meant to say. Like, because I'm a day one again. I'm like, they're gonna hit it out of the park. I think, like you said, though, I'm excited for them to be in a world that they own fully. And they can control the narrative fully of being like we're not tied to the Dungeons and Dragons universe, so we don't have to hit those archetypes that are in those games. And I think, like this feels like, I'm not showing the trailer for obvious reasons if you've seen the trailer, but the darker tone that this is bringing, it has me more excited than a Baldur's Gate 3 would be. Or Baldur's Gate 4.
Very much dark fantasy, very horrific. Like it's very
dark. Yeah, it kind of like, it almost verges on the Diablo-esque side of it rather than anything else. I mean, like, this is like a world where humanity is losing their humanity and like the demons are coming to punish them, as we say. And I'm loving the vibes that they've got going with this. Like, I'm super hyped for this one. Like, probably one of the most hyped moments. And we were all wrong about the statue.
Yeah, I mean, we also memed quite a lot about the statue,
sure.
so...
You mean... No, I was 100% serious when I said it would be a Far Cry game. Sorry.
Honestly, pretty disappointed at not PlayStation All-Stars, if I'm going to be real.
Honestly, that's fair. Yeah.
But, I mean, Crash, interested? Did you like the trailer at all?
Yeah, I thought the trailer was really good. I think the Diablo shout is a very good one because it is very Diablo-esque, even in like the quality of it, because Blizzard has very high quality trailers, which isn't surprising because the whole opening of Baldur's Gate is like one beautiful cinematic, and they have that, so that's not super surprising. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Have either of you played? You haven't fixed. Have you played Divinity Original Sin at all?
I tried it a while ago. I think it was on Game Pass or something for a while or something. Like, I had it for free for somewhere. But it was before I jumped into like things like Baldur's Gate 3, so like it didn't really gel with me, and I think I saw like the skill tree system and it was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, that's fair.
But no, like I do want to, like, I'm gonna go back and try them before this comes out. Specifically, like I know they also announced there's a Divinity 2 Definitive Edition coming.
Divinity Original Sin 2 is very, very good if you want like another Baldur's Gate type of experience to go and play that. Obviously it's not a 1-to-1, but it's very like, if you like Baldur's Gate, you will more than likely like Divinity Original Sin 2.
Is it co-op?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm pretty sure it's co-op. Don't 100% quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as Baldur's Gate. And Baldur's Gate probably improves the co-op experience quite a bit, but I think it is.
Do you think they can deliver like what we're expecting in terms of like now after the Baldur's Gate 3?
It depends. This is going to go into early access, would be my guess, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Baldur's Gate 3 went into early access, but it didn't get recognition until the game was fully out.
Yeah.
We've seen with Hades that you can like do that experience and have the sequel still pop off and be good. The question is like, will that work for what people might perceive as a AAA experience, whether or not it's a AAA experience, right? And I think there's some question marks there. I think they'll do it. I think for me, I think they knock it out of the park again.
Yeah. All they have to do is Baldur's Gate mechanics with Divinity world building, right?
Yeah. And no,
but that's all they have to do, right?
So they have to do, but it's not.
So let me ask you a question. So what do you think it will be then?
I think it'll be a take on it, but I think they'll have their own kind of spin on it. Somewhere in between a Diablo and a Baldur's Gate.
So you think we're getting dice or no dice?
I think we'll get.
No, I think you get dice. I think the core idea of the combat will stay the same. I think like leveling up and skills and stuff like that might be different.
Yeah.
My only worry, I guess, is what I'll say is like Baldur's Gate 3 is very easy to understand mechanically. Like everything makes sense. And even when you don't think so? I see, Greg, you don't think so?
I yes and no. I think there's like a lot of nuance that's like practice and mess around with the game and figure out what works and doesn't work.
What?
I think it's just
throwing objects in world interaction. Yeah, I think there's a lot of like practice. Okay. Like I think you take that intuitively. A, we play a lot of games, and B, you've played D&D before, so there is like that intuition of knowing what's going on. Or somebody who's completely new to this, I could imagine quite a bit. When we played with Haley and she was on controller, she didn't know how to do half the stuff at first.
True.
Yeah.
That's why we moved our ass to mouse and keyboard, and then she got it instantly.
Hell yeah, mouse and keyboard.
So if on mouse and keyboard it's like intuitive, like cool, yeah. But I think controller players, regardless, will struggle no matter what system they use.
Yeah.
Are we going back? I feel like we're going back to Baldur's Gate, bro. I feel like we're going back.
I'm down.
I mean, spoilers. Let's get through a D&D campaign first, and then we can do Baldur's Gate.
The D&D campaign's done.
Let's get it out there first.
Well, me and Chris can't do anything. We're literally saying,
you know what? Send over the file to me. I'll put it together. I'll put it out, no problem.
I didn't. The funny thing was, I saw Matt post, like, you and Matt have been talking about it and stuff, right? And I didn't even get like a tag. I didn't get like a, do you want to check it? I didn't get anything. It was like, Desmond, here you go, check this. I was like, am I not here? Do I not get to sit? Okay, fine. You know what? Hey, go do you, boys. Go do you.
You should watch it, by the way. It's good. Also, just a final note.
Please.
Divinity Original Sin 2 is fully co-op.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good to know. Good to know. I'll talk about this one for Crash because he'll have more to add, I'm sure. 2KO, 2XKO.
Oh, yes.
How you say it. Is coming to consoles. New character also announced. It is coming in January 2026.
Yeah, exciting. The fact that it's going to come to consoles, bigger player base, always super, super great for fighting games. Caitlyn's one of the bigger league characters, I'd probably say, so that's really cool for the people who are excited for her. This was a pretty small trailer, but I think it's important and big, probably for the game, that it's obviously still getting content, but I think the pace of content right now is pretty solid, and if they can keep this up, I think that's going to be a very big and important thing for the game.
For sure. Yeah. I'm excited for it. Like I said, I want to go back to it at some point. I've got it. But yeah, it's just finding the time. But no, I'm very hyped for that one as well. I don't know if we skipped over it, but there's one I do want to talk about. A game earlier on in the show, which is a game called Ontos.
Okay, yeah, go on.
So this is from the studio that did Soma. If you ever played Soma before, it's a very fucked up horror game. It's more psychological, but it looks cool as hell, and it's got Stellan Skarsgård, the guy who played the professor from Thor. He was also the main like old bad guy from Dune, if you watch that.
Okay.
The big guy who floats around. So he's a voice actor in the game. It looks cool. It looks like it's messed up. There are bits where people are tearing their own skin off, kind of like it's gonna have like weird body horror as well as like a lot of psychological horror stuff, and it just looks cool. And yeah, like Frictional Studios, the team behind it, like I say, know what they're doing. Like if you've played Soma, you know that they know what they're doing. So yeah, I'm very hyped for this one as a horror fan. I'm interested to see what this is going to be like when it drops.
2026. 2026, so not too long to go at all. Speaking of horror games, survival horror, Resident Evil Requiem trailer dropped. We got a new trailer. This is trailer 3. Yeah.
The worst kept secret in the world is out.
I think this is the issue with this trailer, right? I think this trailer itself is actually a very hype trailer. If you like Resident Evil, I think this is very good. While watching it live, I think I had all the energy sucked out of it because I already knew Leon was coming, which was the biggest issue. I am also very worried about it. I think it's hard, right? You're coming off the back of Resident Evil 4 Remake, is what you have to remember. Yeah. We're not coming off the back of 7. We're not coming off the back of 8. We're not even coming off the back of Resident Evil 2 Remake. No. We're coming off the back of Resident Evil 4 Remake, which you can clearly tell that with Leon's gameplay from what they've shown. It is extremely action heavy. They've said that obviously 2 playable characters, Grace being one of them, Leon being the other. Grace is obviously going to be the scared, timid,
the full-on
survival horror, limited ammo, tight corridors you expect. And then obviously you see Leon and Leon's gameplay. He's picking up chainsaws and driving around in a Porsche and, there's a lot here.
So one thing, I'm not saying he's a crooked cop, but how is Leon affording a Porsche?
I mean, he used to work for the president. They
I
get paid well.
yeah. I mean, but then he shot
He
him.
commandeered
Spoiler.
it. He pulled out his
stole it.
badge. He told somebody, get out of my Porsche.
Get to step in. This is mine now. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, as long as they stay in the Resident Evil 4 era of survival of gameplay, this game will be fine and people will enjoy it and cool. If it goes anywhere close to 6, which I'm worried about, the movement wise it doesn't look like it's there, which is great. But yeah, I don't know. There was parts of this trailer that I love. There's parts of it I don't. There's a hint that certain characters might be back in terms of voice lines, which I won't say if you don't know, if you didn't pick up on it, but there's a lot of fan theories out there and stuff like that, which is cool. I'm excited. I'm glad this is coming in February. I'm glad this is coming in February. I will say that.
I'm still surprised no demo. Like, I know they said there wouldn't be, but like, I mean, just everyone in the industry's played it. Let us get hands on, please.
I'm kind of glad I'm not.
Really? You just
I think it might be.
Okay.
Well, do you know why?
Too close to the game now.
Yeah, that's
number one, that. Number two, what I think it is as well is I think if this game sells poorly, they're going to do the thing that they always do. And by poorly, I mean not gigantic numbers, which is they're going to do the here's a demo after the game's already out.
Right.
To then boost sales, which, you can take over your save. I think they'll end up doing that, which is why I think you're seeing more games do that now because it's another promotional beat for the game. Obviously, Ubisoft do like the free weekends for their games that then obviously gets people in. I think Capcom have learned they're like, all right, a free demo takes up time and resources where like another demo, which is just the start of the game pretty much usually, allows you to then, I really enjoyed that. And at the end of the demo, buy now. Like, it's another promotional beat, I think. But do you want to know the theories? You not want to know the theories?
I know. I've covered them at work, so I know who.
Okay, well, go on. What do you think?
Spoilers for those who don't want it. Like, tune out for the next 2 minutes. Rosemary Winter.
Oh, that's not what we're talking about. No,
okay.
So you're not picking up on the real theories out here, man.
No,
Despawn's not a real Resident Evil fan like
he's
me.
Not,
Fix.
You
tell Despawn what the theory is.
Tell me what I'm missing.
We know. You tell him.
No, you tell him what we know, Fix.
Oh, okay. You want me to tell him what we know? Okay, cool. So there's a moment with a voice line. And there's a character with blonde hair, very short, for like a millisecond. And they potentially think it might be Sherry. Sherry might be back.
Oh.
So there you go.
Oh.
Thought it was Ken.
I thought it was Wesker.
Street Fighter.
Who the fuck is Ken?
Street Fighter.
What's he doing in this Capcom IP?
Throwing shade left, right, and center. Apparently,
he's visiting.
He's just visiting. Yeah.
I guess so.
That got me excited thinking they were talking about Wesker for a second. Then I was like, they survived the volcano.
Oh no!
Wesker 100% survived the volcano.
Yeah.
He's gonna be back at some point.
I don't think they'd even tease that.
It'd be a shadow drop. Like he's here.
Well, they need some exciting stuff. Like we've got Leon now.
Oh, if he's in this game, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my opinions on this.
Go.
I've mentioned before how I'm very excited for Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Not anymore. It's
really?
Absolutely 100% gone. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't find. Yep. I don't like that aspect of Resident Evil. It just absolutely does nothing for me. And so seeing that part and hearing the way the developers talked about it being like going from a cold bath to a sauna, and I'm like, I just want to chill in the sauna, or the cold bath. Give me one of those experiences. I especially don't want to dip between the two.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I wish they'd go back to the RE2 way of doing it, of being like, here's a one playthrough, here's a different playthrough. Like they have their own tonal gameplay elements. Like the combining of the two always has the risk of feeling very off and like just not gelling very well. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of with Crash of like I'd rather they just pick one, pick a lane. Either pick a lane or give me two separate playthroughs with two separate characters.
We've done that. It didn't work well. They tried that with 6. They tried 4. They tried 4 different playstyles, and look how bad that was.
I think narratively...
No, this is what I'm saying. Because they're all in one playthrough, Like you jump between the characters in 6 of like
No, you
do
don't.
this.
Nope.
You don't play the entire game
Nope.
as Leon.
Yes, you do. You can play the entire campaign. You do the entire one game campaign one way. Then you do. It doesn't. You then don't unlock Ada until after the game, and then they all interlink.
In 6.
Yes,
You
sir.
said 6. Maybe I played 6 once. Maybe I'm misremembering it then. I always thought it was like just one playthrough and you jump between the characters.
Nope, 4 different playthroughs, 4 different campaigns.
Oh, okay.
Leon, Chris's, Sherry's, and Ada's.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Yeah. The problem is we have catered to a group of fans now for Resident Evil that enjoy
Action.
the survival action, if that's what you want to put it into that category, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they're never going to get, especially after seeing the 4 sales and things like that. I think I'm not, it depends. The one thing I will say is it depends how long it is what I would say, Kresh, because realistically, if Grace is the main character in this, and they say the story is 20 hours, and 15 hours of it is all Grace, I'm okay with 5 hours of Leon.
If it's
a bit of like Leon comes through, saves the day. We're at the end of the game. You kind of like. Did you ever play? I
was gonna say Village, like
Village.
The Village.
Did you ever play Village when you get to Chris?
Mm-hmm. It's like an action hero. Yeah.
It becomes an action hero game. Like you jump on the machine
like
and drive through a wall, but it's. Don't get me wrong, I hated it all. It very much tonally annoyed the shit out of me, but
it's just
like
I want to get past this segment.
Game.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think you could be all right. And the problem you've got is the character just doesn't make sense to be. And I agree with the devs. The character doesn't make sense to be scared.
Oh no, 100%. Like I get why. I don't think there's anything wrong in their decision making for like multiple reasons. So it's like it's not a complaint for like they shouldn't have done that. It's just like a complaint of like it pulls me out of wanting to play that game more than anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna play it though, right? We're all gonna play it.
Well, me and you will. Crash might not. Chris will have to wait until he hears what we have to say about it. Then we'll disregard what we have to say about it no matter what anyway. We could literally say it's game of the year. Chris will then go, no.
It'll all depend how long Leon. If you tell me Leon's like equivalent to Grace's gameplay, then I'm not playing it no matter what.
If I tell you Leon's amazing, the whole actually it all works and
No.
See, it doesn't matter what we say then.
No.
Yeah. I mean, he's still not played Alan Wake 2, so you know. Which is wild.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Is it?
That is wild. No, that is wild. Yeah.
Wild.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably in my top 20 games of all time.
We should have that conversation.
If I were to play it and I don't love it, I would just bag on you the whole time that you made me play it. And I don't love it.
Well, the issue is, though, all the things you love about Resident Evil is Alan Wake.
Yeah. You told me to play Alan Wake.
Mm-hmm.
I have no real reason to dislike it other than
we told you to play it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, all right.
2026, Crash. Told you. We're not doing this.
We're not doing what?
We're not doing this. We're not going to fight against trends. We're not going to fight against everybody else loving something. We're just going to go with the flow in 2026.
Yep. Right? I remember when Fix jumped on the bandwagon for Fortnite because he was like, yo, Fortnite came out. It's going to be big. Let's just play that and not fight against trends. I remember.
That's what I just said.
That was such a 2020 thing.
Yeah.
2026. All right. Next trailer, Exodus. Brand new trailer by the Wizards of the Coast. This one, I'm sure you love space, so talk about it.
It's Mass Effect with Matthew McConaughey, right? That's basically what it is. And you get to punch a bear in the face. I mean, what more would you want from a video game? Realistic talk though, like I'm kind of like every time I see this game, I'm like going into a trailer, I'm like, oh, I don't care anymore. And then I watch the trailer, like, actually, I really care. I like this again. Same. This did it for me. It's like every time someone talks about Exodus outside of a trailer, I'm like, I just whatever. Just when I get the game in my hands, I'll be excited about it. But until then, I just don't care. But then I watch a trailer and I'm like, you know what? Actually, this looks like it's going to be genuinely interesting for me. Again, as somebody who's a huge Mass Effect fan, like it gives me those vibes, and I'm very excited to get hands on with it. At this point, though, I'm just sick of seeing trailers. Just give me a release date. Like I know it's probably still years out.
Early 2027.
Woohoo! Cool. Right, I don't need a trailer in 2026. Things we don't need in 2026. We don't need crash avoiding games, and we don't need more trailers for Exodus.
Oh, why am I the only one getting called out on avoiding games?
Because none of us
Who
avoid
else avoids
games.
Matt didn't.
Yeah, but Matt doesn't.
Matt's not even
Matt
on this
also avoid
podcast.
yeah, Matt avoid
Fix
podcasts.
didn't. Despawn never played Hogwarts. He avoided that game.
Yeah, I had my reasons,
Despawn, did you download it for free?
Yeah.
This is the perfect time for you to be able to play it, bro. You get to play it with no guilt. Exactly.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's installed.
Weak.
Nah, I disagree.
Yeah.
I think this is I generally think this is the perfect way to be able to experience that game if you was taking a hard stance on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not think so, Grish?
How hard of a stand? Like,
go.
No, I don't know. I think if you really have that stance, you would not buy into this game being free on Epic.
But the stance is, I don't want to give J.K. Rowling money.
You're supporting Epic giving J.K. Rowling, or however that
No. That's no.
You are doing that.
Forget that.
You are doing that, but now you're changing.
You're not doing that though, right? Because because the stance is, I listen to what I'm saying. The stance from most people are, I don't want to give J.K. Rowling money.
Sure,
I'm
but
not
by
giving
doing
J.K.
this,
Rowling money by downloading it.
But you are. Because you're making that deal. You're making that deal successful. So then the next time another game comes out, J.K. Rowling will get another check for Hogwarts 2 when that comes free on Epic.
Give me a second.
You are supporting, like you're not.
I disagree. I think this is I disagree, because I think there has to come a line where you're like, I am not giving me. Oh, look, let me be very clear. I don't give two shits what you do. Yeah, like people in general. Like, play your fucking game, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, there's other people that are gonna benefit from this. So, like,
or.
Like,
I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying, like, saying that, like, it's the out for that. It's not.
I think it's a dumb thing to not support the game because one person's going to get money from it anyway. That's just my opinion. I don't think there's 100 other people that are going to make money from it. You don't know, they could be terrible people as well. They're just not outwardly terrible.
Any games. We should play any games.
I'm selling all my games.
Podcast is over.
Yeah.
All right, it's done.
Go back to pen and paper.
Despawn, play the fucking game. Play the game. Enjoy the fucking game. Do not feel any end of. Do you know why you can't also feel bad? You've already downloaded it, so they've already got your.
Yeah, you're already.
Yeah. I'm in now.
Just enjoy the fucking game, bro. Just enjoy the fucking game. Yeah. Fuck me.
Every time I load, here's what's going to happen. Every time I load it up, I'll say "fuck J.K. Rowling" under my breath, and then I'll just jump in. Yeah.
That's what I fucking do.
J.K. Rowling, and then play.
Just make your opinion. I just think make your opinions clear to people, that you don't fuck with people that are fucking idiots, and keep it moving.
Talking of keeping it moving, what came next?
Warlock Dungeons and Dragons world premiere. I don't remember what this one was. I have to be totally honest.
This is the one with Mila Jovovich in her.
No, is it?
Yeah, she's the lead actress in this.
I'm not thinking. Okay, yeah. You're right. Mm-hmm. Is she not in? What's it called?
Game of Thrones.
No, that's not what I'm thinking.
She's in Resident Evil.
No, this is not Mila Jo. No, wrong person, mate. You're thinking of the wrong person.
She came later for something else.
She was there for Hitman. She's not here for this.
No, you're right.
You're thinking of the wrong person.
I didn't know her name. Fix co-signed it. I'm like, I guess that's her name. I don't think that's her name.
No, it's not.
It's totally on me. This is the lead. One of the actors from Battlestar Galactica. If you remember that TV show back in the day, she was like one of the lead, like humanoid Cylons or whatever you want to call it, or whatever they're called. I don't know what else she's been in since, but yeah.
We didn't get much in this trailer, so it's literally a CGI trailer. It's kind of giving you tonally what it is. You get like an eyeball and some magical spells and things of that nature. But we didn't get any gameplay. We didn't get any world. We don't know what the hell this game is. I gotta be honest.
Yeah,
Lena Headey is the actress. Just to.
No, it's not. Lena Headey is the one from Game of Thrones. This was not the one from. All blonde women look the same, apparently. No.
Was it not her?
Nope.
I want to know who Lena Headey.
Lena Headey is the.
Oh yes, no. This is the lady from. No, you're absolutely correct. This is the lady from Lucifer. She's in Lucifer. That's what.
Oh,
yes,
I don't know
that's
why
what you
I
said.
thought it was
Yeah,
Lena
yeah,
Headey.
yeah.
I don't know why my head was.
Just say it, Crash. You think all blonde women look the same?
All blonde women are the same. They're all one person.
There's only 3 of them in the world. Yeah. They'll just move
I feel
around.
bad for Haley. She does look the same as every other blonde woman. Crazy.
Damn.
Next up, you had. I'm sure one of you care about this. I guess is it Screamer?
The one after that. What came after that?
What's the
Fix?
one after that? Control.
No, that one I care about. Could not give a hoot about Screamer.
You didn't care about Screamer?
The anime racing game? No, I'm good.
Oh.
I like racing games.
You like anime?
I kind of like the idea of it. A narrative racing game?
Okay. Let's talk about it.
And now we'll talk about Control instead. It's fine.
Okay.
Is this Control 2? Is it not Control 2? What's going on here?
This is basically Control 2, yeah.
You better talk about it then, because I ain't ever played it. I don't know what the hell going on in this trailer.
Have you not played Control? Oh,
Nope.
mate.
No.
Play Control so much.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
You remember what Fix said? You're
Going
right.
into
Fix
2026.
Fix never went against the grain and didn't play something that was popular.
I didn't say that as Crash. I said me and you in 2026.
Oh, now you said me and you. Okay.
I was
I hear you.
always saying me and you.
Okay. Yeah,
I
me.
like to hear
I
you
can
say
avoid all the
those
games.
words
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, I'm allowed to avoid games in 2026. It's
Spawn,
just
you
YouTube.
can avoid some. You play too many games. You're allowed to avoid some games.
Honestly, I have played too many games. Jesus. I'm excited for this. Like, again, if you've not played Control, the premise of Control, we've all played FBC Firebreak, right? Unfortunately.
No.
Did you guys not? I'm sure we played it together for like a one stream.
Nope. We were going to, but we did not.
We were gonna, but then we saw it and went, "Now we're good." So
You
there is
said
a
you
funny.
enjoyed that game. Just want to put that on the record.
Yeah, it was fine. And then I never went back to it.
No, you said time. No, you said time. No, you said
Yeah,
time.
What did
after
you say at the
time.
time?
At the time, he said it was a good game.
Yeah.
That sounds very T-Spawn.
That does sound very green spawn, yeah. But like there is a funny bit in this trailer where it shows like the FBC Firebreak agents all dead on the step. And I'm like,
oh,
oof.
Really?
Yeah. There's a bit where it's like in the trailer where there's a glass window broken out and like a load of dead bodies, and they're all the FBC Firebreak agents, which was funny. But for those, go on.
That makes so much sense. They released the game so that it would die and that they would be dead, and it canonically it all makes sense. It's some fourth wall breaking
exactly.
marketing.
They intentionally released a bad game for that reason. No, but yeah, for those who don't know the premise of Control, there is a place in Manhattan called the Oldest House, which is like a kind of like otherworldly, like brutalist building that keeps changing shape and stuff. And these like evil entity called the Hiss breaks into it. And that's the premise of Control of you fighting the Hiss. The premise of Control Resident is the Hiss have escaped from the house, and you have got to go like fight them in the world of Manhattan, which is very exciting for me. Like I'm very hyped to see where this leads.
Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy.
Did you not?
I just don't care.
Really?
I know. I don't care at all.
The most interesting I've been from a Remedy game off of reveal in a very ever probably.
Yeah. As someone who's like, again, I'm fully in the Alan Wake universe, like the fact that it's part of that, and I'm interested to see how they're going to tie it in. I love the fact that they're going for a more like melee based action combat rather than with Control being more of a shooter. So yeah, some of the like snippets of gameplay gave me Hell Is Us vibes in the way that the melee combat works. Which is very exciting for me as somebody who enjoyed the demo. Just not got time to get back to that game. But yeah, I'm excited to see like what Remedy's take on it is. I'm very interested to see where this game lies. Apparently, Sam Lake isn't the lead on this game either. I saw him like congratulating people in the team on the announcement. So yeah, I'm interested to see how like him being a little bit hands off on it is going to be.
It's going to suck. It's going to be a 7.
Okay, it's going to be a solid 7. I'm fine with a solid 7 in a Control universe.
Your expectations should be higher for these studios. How dare you be okay with that?
My bad.
Be excited for what you want to be excited for.
Maybe no.
Despawn.
What I will say is, if I find time to play Control next year, maybe I'll be more interested. But at this moment in time, yeah, it just does nothing for me.
I will say it's relatively short in the grand scheme of things. I think you can do it in like 10, 15 hours.
This game, if I'm not mistaken, isn't like a direct sequel to Control 1 either.
It is.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought stuff came out that it wasn't a direct sequel.
No, it's, from what I understand, the premise is so you play Jesse in the first one, which is so Jesse and Dylan are brother and sister in the game. Jesse is the director of Control, the Bureau of Control in the first game. She disappears, and her brother takes over in the second game. That's not a spoiler, by the way. That's what happens in the trailer. Like, she's gone missing, and now Dylan has to take control and fight the Hiss in Manhattan.
Didn't care then, don't care now.
Interest went down, knowing that now. Unfortunately.
Shocker.
Yeah. I think they have said that you don't have to know Control 2, Control 1 to play
Maybe
Control
that's
2.
what I heard.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Moving on. Gangs, or gang, I should say, of Dragon. This got people very excited. I do love the look of this, especially someone who's just finished Yakuza Like a Pirate, or whatever it's called. I've been in these type of worlds at the moment, are my fucking jam. So, yeah, really like the look of this. Can't lie, there was a part of me hoping it was Sleeping Dogs too.
I get that. So the reason, I'm gonna say the reason to be super excited about this is the original. I think the original director of the Like a Dragon series, or the the Yakuza series. So it's him going off and making his own game. It's got one of the guys from it. I don't know what else he's been in, but he was in Eternals. The lead actor in the game is the actor from Eternals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
I do recognize the lead actor, but I don't know where I know him from. I definitely recognize his face.
You know, from like a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, he's been in a ton of stuff, but yeah, I think that's the biggest film he's like probably been in. But yeah, no, I love the vibe of this. It looks like you say, a more serious Yakuza game, and yeah, I'm interested to see.
I'm in.
Yeah,
this will be probably a day one for me, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And especially now that you've told me that it's the director from Yakuza.
Yeah,
which is weird. Like, bro, I haven't even had a chance to talk about Dragon, the pirate. That ending, bro. That ending, bro. Chris, you never beat it, did you? Oh, you didn't play it. You didn't play it. You ended up being like, oh no, yeah, you're crazy. I can't lie.
Another game you're avoiding. Yeah.
That's not me avoiding. The conversation was me avoiding games that are popular. I don't think Yakuza Like a Dragon quantifies as me avoiding a game that is popular.
Well, that's wild.
Great game. I'm really. Do you know what? I'll get into it next week. Don't worry about it. Next up, we had the cast of Street Fighter all come out on stage. Everyone except for 50 Cent, unfortunately, because he was too busy taking down P. Diddy. I know, but for my narrative, it works better. So, how dare you? But we got the Street Fighter movie trailer. It don't look good. I'm going to be honest.
That looks horrible.
It don't look good, but I'm going to love it. I just want to be clear.
I'm assuming you've both watched the original, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter movie. It gives me similar vibes of it just being ridiculous and funny in the best/worst way possible. Like, it's not doing the Mortal Kombat of like taking itself super serious. It is clearly like, you saw Cody Rhodes in Guile's hairstyle. Like, this film is not taking itself seriously, and I'm kind of here for that. So I feel like this is going to be a Minecraft movie kind of thing where, like, we look at it and go, this looks awful, and then it sells like $1 billion. Or it makes $1 billion. Like,
can I tell you
I reckon
it
could just be genuinely fun, and like, we're all wrong. Go on.
I really didn't like Ryu on stage at the Game Awards. He was doing too much.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan.
I think they were all doing a bit too much, but
Yeah, but just give the mic to Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and all the people I like.
No.
And
That's such a...
and then we're good. All right, but they didn't
we
do
could have
that,
not
so-
had Cody Reigns or like none of them talking. It would have been
Cody
fine.
Reigns,
Nah.
Whatever. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns,
Roman
whatever.
Rhodes, yeah, Roman Rhodes and Cody Reigns. Yeah.
Roman Rhodes.
I will
and
go
Cody
to. I will say
Reigns.
this. I will go to the cinema to go see this.
Mhm.
So
Same.
clearly they've done enough, and it will be in best movie adaptation next next year. I think it's next year.
Whatever
right?
game stuff come out end up being in that category regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah,
Devil
yeah.
May Cry, great adaptation, right?
Oh my god. I'm so, oh dude. So happy. Let's talk about that one reward. I'm so happy Devil May Cry did not win that reward.
Oh my word, yeah.
So just that the whole award show, you know how I said, you know how we were talking about how it was a 10 out of 10. Fuck whatever you were saying earlier. 10 out of 10 award show.
All right, well, sure, if you say so, Chris, you weird guy. But at least we got to see more of potentially Game of the Year, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I don't think this was the greatest showing, I will say.
Yeah.
No.
It was fine.
This showing really put in my opinion a hamper on your statement of potential Game of the Year, where I saw this and I was like, this just looks like another Lego game, which I'm sure
think this trailer
it's
made it look like just another Lego game.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, and you're 100% right. It didn't match what I played. And now maybe it's because I played a very small slice of it, and I got to experience the open worldness and all that stuff. But yeah, I didn't love this trailer, especially compared to the gameplay trailer we saw beforehand, which was very much like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm incorrect. But yeah, I still think it's got potential.
Yeah, I think it's got potential, but like you say, like nothing in this trailer got me more hyped. If like you say, like if anything, it got me a little bit less hyped, just because like it kind of brought those like old school vibes to it of like just an old Lego game, and I'm like, it's not what I want anymore. I want more. I expect more from a Lego game. I expect more from a Batman game. Yeah,
it's
no.
not.
I know it's not.
I just it is. It isn't. It isn't. But
yeah. Oh, I know that. Like, I've seen the preview stuff. I've seen all the footage and stuff like that from it. But like this trailer specifically just did not hit.
Agreed. Next up was one that leaked early, Tomb Raider Catalyst and Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. 2 games. We didn't know there was 2 games coming. One coming in 2026, which is going to coincide with the 30th anniversary of Tomb Raider, and one coming in 2027, which we got a cinematic
we got an entire
trailer
cinema
for. Entire cinema for it.
You get a cinema, and you get a cinema. Everyone gets a cinema.
There's also some drama out there at the moment on the internet. You may have seen this, Despawn, I'm not sure. Tomb Raider's too pretty.
Right. So, I know it isn't, but I'm going to say it anyway. The 2027 trailer looked a little too close to an AI trailer for my liking. Like, her face is
I agree with that.
It's very, I'm an AI, like,
if you
make me a Tomb Raider trailer.
If you've seen any, because there's been a lot of like the comparisons of this is how Lara Croft should look versus how it looks. That version is very much like in line with the AI pictures floating around. Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm sure the game's going to be great. Tomb Raider's always fun. I do want to talk a little bit about the fact that Legacy Atlantis, like a remake of the very first Tomb Raider. I'm excited for that. Again, like the original Tomb Raiders don't play the best.
Nope.
Like the tank controls.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
They control terribly.
Yeah. If you played the remastered versions that came out recently, like the last couple of years, like they show their age. Like they look and they're fine, but like the controls show their age. So I'm excited for like retelling of that story with modern setting, modern controls. Sorry. And yeah, that looked fun. But yeah, that the Legacy Atlantis was good, but the Catalyst trailer was very much like, oof.
I like both of them.
I didn't think it was bad either. Like I
didn't even realize.
Other than her looking like a little bit AI, I don't really like make your character how you want to make them. I don't really care either way.
When I say oof, that's what I mean. Like the look of the character just didn't really gel with me. Like no one's that happy running around in a tomb. Come on, let's be honest.
So can we just very quickly? Let's just It's a fucking video game.
I know.
Like, Jesus Christ. No, but people on the internet, bloody hell, man. Like,
It's
bro,
the
like,
get back for the people who are like, that character's too ugly. They have a chance to say that character's too pretty.
Bro,
I'll just get backs for everybody.
Oh, it's so dumb, bro.
Right.
Like, just, bro, yes, we get it. She's not wearing clothes that she should probably be wearing out there in the fucking, while raiding tombs. Yeah, sure, I agree. Would she really be doing these fucking cartwheels and backflips and all this shit? No, but you know what? It's a fucking video game. Just go and enjoy it. Fucking hell.
Clip it.
But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've just gone to a point now where it's like, like the fact that there's a discourse about like, oh, the character's too pretty. I'm like, bro, what? A bunch of people designed a character and decided this is how they wanted them to look. Like, if this was AI, sure, then let's have a go at it. Human people created this character and people still want to bitch about it.
Game. That happens with every character, and that'll never happen. To be honest, at this point,
of course it won't. But it's just, I'm just like, bro, like, like to me, I'm just like, bro, Tomb Raider's back, amazing. Tomb Raider's been gone for a little while. I like Tomb Raider as a franchise. Cool, Lara's back, amazing. Tell me good stories. Especially Catalyst for me, because it's very much. It looks like we're gonna be going to different parts of the world. With Lara Croft, awesome. Like, why would I not be interested in that? And then, obviously,
Legacy of Atlantis.
No. Yeah, Legacy of Atlantis for me is, I grew up playing the Sega Saturn, playing the original Tomb Raider. Like, that was my game. Even my dad used to play Tomb Raider. Like, that's a game, and my dad's not a gamer. Like, that's a game that he used to absolutely love, and we used to sit around at my nan's house all playing. So seeing, like, I remember when we was doing the trailers, oh, dinosaurs, oh, this. It's only now you've just said that it's a remake that I've realized it's a remake. I didn't realize it was a remake.
Yep.
So yeah, again, that's what happens when you're reacting to 10,000 trailers at once and trying to take it all in and then doing no research afterwards.
It didn't help that the remake came after the new game as well.
I didn't like the back-to-back. That's one thing I will say, is I feel like they didn't need to do them together.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they should have done. I feel like it works better than being back-to-back, because it'd be weird if you watch one Tomb Raider trailer like 20 minutes and it's like there's another one. It's like, wait, I don't think they should have done both of them here. Oh, you think you should just maybe get the remake and be like, we're going back to the
remake,
beginning.
Boom.
Yeah. Find out
showcase.
more.
Exactly.
Or there was a better way to do it where it's like one trailer covering both games as opposed to like two separate trailers back to back, and you don't know where one ends and the other starts too much.
Yep.
The showing for that was like a little bit weird. But all in all, I think more Tomb Raider is cool.
Yeah.
I'd see what they do with the new one.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the original?
No. So that'll be my first time playing that as well.
The original Tomb Raider is very good. Yeah. Very, very good. So yeah, enjoy it. And play it and enjoy it, because it's very, very good. Next up, Invincibles Versus gets a brand new character. Crash, I'm kicking over to you because it's fighting games.
Yeah, this character looked cool. Invincibles looks cool. I don't really have much to say about this. I don't know who the character is in the show. I've only watched like the first.
That's because she's not in the show. Original character.
Oh, she's not.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool. I actually really like that.
Yeah, original character of the game.
Interesting. I like that they're being allowed to make original characters. That's actually very cool. That makes me a lot more excited for these games as well, for this game as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Everything I've heard about people who have played this is really good. In general, a lot of the fighting games coming out from 2XKO, which is people have already played extensively. Woken Fighters, I will talk about that later. But I did play that. A lot of cool fighting game stuff happening. But yeah, this game looks cool. I'm excited for it even more knowing now it's an original character.
Next up, Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred. Obviously, we assume it's the next expansion in the Diablo world, which will be dropping 28th of April 2026. You can also play as a paladin class now. Man, I really wish Diablo 4 would have been like more, because I really enjoyed the start of it, and I beat the whole game, and then never did any of like the really fun stuff, which is all the dungeons and stuff. I just stuck to all the main campaign stuff and got through it, and then just never went back. It was the reset that I didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
like
that
those
lost
are
it for me.
those are just part of that game. I think there's better ways to like do that reset. It's similar to when you talk about like Arc Raiders or something like that, where the reset is a part of like that loop for the game.
Well, it's
I don't
optional
think
in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to do it in this either. Your original character doesn't get deleted.
Oh,
You can keep playing your original character. You just have incentives. Or the way it's I'm not 100% how it worked in Diablo 4, but the way it's worked in past ones, you have incentives to create new characters. You'll get like exclusive cosmetics and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure about how it works in Diablo 4. Don't quote me for Diablo. I might be wrong about that.
interesting.
I do want to talk about the game prior to that a little bit.
Please.
Orbitals. So this is the one that looks like a 70s anime. That's coming. It's a Switch exclusive, which is weird. Like I'd want to see this everywhere else. So this is coming from Kepler, who have put out a lot of games. It basically, like I say, it looks like a classic 70s anime. If you've ever watched any of those old like big chunky things, it looks like a Daft Punk video, and like if you remember that one back in the day. But it's like a 2-player like co-op, similar to the way that like
Joseph Fares games.
Yeah, Joseph Fares like Split Fiction. It Takes Two. But yeah, I just love the art style and the aesthetic of it all. Very much here for that more than anything else. And yeah, like I like it. I love it. I want to see more of this. And this might be a reason to power up my Switch too.
I mean, give me exclusives on the Switch too, and I'll play them. So, the one thing I will say, do you think Joseph Fares sitting there being like, "Yo, you stole my concept"? Should have patented it.
No, I don't think he cares.
Should have patented it.
I don't think he's. I think if it ends up being a bad game, I think he'd be more offended than than me using the concept. Yeah. You took my concept and made a bad game with it.
Mm-hmm.
He's very much his concept, though. I will say.
No, split screen. You're gonna say split screens are his concept?
Not split screen, but the way Joseph Fares does, he splits. Have you played any of these games?
Yeah, I played the one with the toy elephant. Way Out.
Way Out. You played
Way Out.
Did you play A Way Out?
Not the jail one. I didn't play the jail one.
These ones still not finished yet. It doesn't know the ending.
We haven't. No, I don't know the ending.
I've been spoiled on that, so I know how it ends, unfortunately.
Don't tell him. Technically do it. It's a great ending.
Okay.
We should probably just do the whole game again.
Yeah.
Beginning.
Nah, that's too much work. I'm not doing that. Next up, Marvel Rivals is getting a new character. His name is Deadpool. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I cared more that Rogue and Gambit came out than Deadpool coming out. No, I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. Contrary to a lot of people's opinions. Nah, I don't really care for Deadpool.
Fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
I don't really care for Deadpool.
Deadpool's amazing.
He's fine.
How dare you? How dare you?
He's okay.
Deadpool's amazing.
He's okay. I'm fixed. Five, whatever, a year ago, you didn't even care about Batman. Now you're the biggest Batman. Like
the Batman.
You know,
put some respect.
I shut up. I take all things back. Deadpool is the greatest fucking video game character in existence, and the Batman is awesome.
Fresh, hear me out. Yeah, you know what I almost watched last night? The Batman. I was already seen Penguin.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I almost watched it. Did you watch instead?
Cool.
Deadpool.
No, the Hunger Games. And I think it's partly because of this man that we're about to talk about. So we got to see more of 007 First Light. Lenny Kravitz is in the game as a villain. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I'm pretty sure this is why I watched
Hunger Games.
Honestly.
Yeah. The moment he popped up, you mentioned, that's the guy from Hunger Games.
Yeah. That's how I know him. I know him from Hunger Games. So I really like Hunger Games.
Not his illustrious music career or anything like that, no?
No, generally, I don't know any. I don't think I've ever heard a Lenny Kravitz song.
I'm sure you will have done, but it's like you won't know it's him.
There's something I do know. I know that he dressed Catnip like a fucking gangster, and she was on fire. That's what I know.
I'm just pointing out the fact that you call her Catnip.
Yeah, Catnip and Peter.
Catnip and Peter, yeah.
Oh, Peter, not Peter.
Okay.
That's what she says when he's dying. Peter! She's all panicky. Oh, mate. Oh, by the way, I cried. What's that, sorry?
Isn't that his name?
His name's Peter.
Oh.
Yeah.
His name's not Petter.
Mm-hmm.
He says it that way. That's his name.
Okay.
All right, Crush.
Crush.
Crush, good to see you.
That's just fucked up.
I mean, if I say it, that's what it is,
I have a
right?
real. That's really my name. You're leaving with my name over a fictional character right now.
Wow.
That's
Sorry, Crush.
messed up.
Christian Faxer.
We have to do a podcast where we say messed
say
up
the
versions
names
of each
wrong.
other's names and just
Yeah.
like not
Hi.
a bit, not like laughing, not anything, just
serious the
way
whole
through.
time.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul D. Spoon.
Teaspoon.
D. Spoon.
Next up, we got the gameplay trailer for Lords and Fallen. Moving on.
It looks cool.
It did look cool. It's just, I think this is one of those games, right, that I'm just so fatigued on seeing. Not Lords of Fallen, just Souls-likes.
Mm.
So I've gone, and I'm sure it's not a Souls-like, and it's very different, and blah 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 blah. I'm sure all of these different things. But problem is, I said this during the show where I was like, they all look the same to me.
Yeah, I get that.
I get like because you're not really into them. I get why they all look the same. I get it. They don't, but yeah, I get it.
No,
I will
they
say
100% don't, but it's just
I will say till Lords of the Fallen 2's not defense, but like I think one of the most appealing things, this gave me a lot of very Dante's Inferno vibes.
Yeah. 100%.
Which I really liked back in the day. So would be interested to see. I don't think it'll be anything like that, but just that got me more interested in Lord of the Fallen 2 than I would have been.
Yeah, no, I totally with you on that one. I think I like the vibe of it all, the premise of it all, like being more like more demonic than like your typical standard like a Bloodborne or a Dark Souls or anything like that. Like it is leading more into the Hell Beasts era. And yeah, no, I'm here for it. Like, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing this one myself because like you say, I'm kind of like with like Fix, I'm kind of fatigued a little bit on the like action RPGs kind of a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe when it finally comes, I'll be like a bit more interested in it. But yeah.
Fair
enough. Next up, Saros, PlayStation's brand new game, Hallmark? Jesus, Housemark. It looked good. Another story trailer. We all know this game's going to be great. Coming out 30th of April, 2026. I mean, I don't really need to see more is my big issue with this. I understand it's another promotional beat here, like from them. It's Housemark. You know what to expect in terms of the quality of their games. Yeah. I'm more interested to see if the story is actually going to be any good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, as somebody who didn't play the previous one, was it Returnal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never played it. I don't think I had a PlayStation at the time, and by the time I got one, I was like, it's been and gone. But yeah, like this one, I'm very interested in. I think I like what Rahul's doing in the game. I think his characterization is pretty cool, and yeah, like the gameplay looks like awesome. Looks like a Housemarque game. I'm hyped for it.
Yep.
Next up, we had No Law, which is the new game from Neo Giant. It's a sci-fi FPS cyberpunk-esque game is what I think is the best way to call it. It's coming out on all platforms. No word on when it will be releasing. I don't really know what more to say to it. It looks extremely, and I feel bad for saying this, but like Cyberpunk came first, and now it's going to be compared to that, right? And that's literally what this looks like. It looks like their take on what Cyberpunk did.
Yeah, it's a shame because, like I say, when you see the gameplay, it very much looks like the shooting mechanics in like Cyberpunk. It's a it's a futuristic FPS. I'm interested to see what their take is going to be on like some of the more like granular gameplay elements of like, is it going to have RPG elements? Is it going to have like stealth mechanics? Or is it just going to be a straight up shooter? I
think it's just going to be a straight up shooter.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, I want to see more like I'm holding with judgment right now until we see like a proper deep dive into it. But from what they've shown so far, I'm liking the look of the gameplay. And yeah, so like if they can nail everything around that, then yeah, I'm probably going to be more interested in it. Looks like it's going to be a PlayStation exclusive, as far as I can tell.
No,
Is it not?
Xbox
No,
Series
coming
X
to
and
Xbox.
PC.
Oh, okay. Then I was wrong. Maybe I'm just watching a trailer from PlayStation. Maybe
Every single, let me just call this out. Every single trailer from Eurogamer's website is a PlayStation trailer.
Right. Okay. That'd be why. Yeah, I'm using Eurogamers for that thing.
Yeah, every single one. I don't know why
Mhm.
they did that, but yeah, every single one is a PlayStation trailer. Maybe PlayStation got them up quickest. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Not a game that I'm interested in, but I think one we should mention nonetheless, which is a Total Warhammer 40k, which is obviously the Total War series coming back and in the Warhammer 40k universe, which again, a universe that is extremely beloved. The gameplay does look good. It's just not two franchises that I care about per se, which is a shame. I tried 40k. What was the one that
Space Marine?
What was the? Yeah, I played Space Marine. I just didn't care.
Yeah.
Like it's. I understand why people do care about these franchises. I'm happy for them. Obviously, the trailer's doing really well, and people are super excited for it. It just doesn't speak to me, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm going to say something that's probably going to be controversial for Warhammer fans specifically. For anyone else who probably don't care. I am so sick of seeing Ultramarines. The Blue Marines.
Is that the blue ones?
Yeah. There are so many Marine factions in Warhammer. Give me something different. Give me something new. Like, I get it, like, the blue ones are probably the more, like, striking to look at out of all of them. Like, you get red, you get black, you got all these kind of other ones. But, like, man, stop putting Ultramarines in everything. Go on.
If there was a Marine that was not blue, I myself would not know it's a total a Warhammer character. I would be like, wow, this is a new sci-fi series. Cool.
I agree.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Next up, Ace Combat 8. I said this on the. I said
games.
We said this literally on the live stream where I was like, "Who the fuck is playing Ace Combat?" They're sure that there is people, obviously, because we've got 8 of them, and I'm so happy for those people. I'm glad that you're getting this. I'm glad you're going to enjoy this. I hope it sells gangbusters. But I even remember back on the PS2 where I was like, "Why would anyone want to play this?" None of
8
us
games though.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Right. There's probably more. I bet there's spin-off games that we don't know about. 100%.
Probably handheld
100%.
games, all the old line.
Fresh as my witness.
Yeah,
I called this so
Fix
quickly
right away. He memed it, and I just want to point out there were 2 things Fix memed in this showcase. The pod racing, and then he also memed the chicken legs. The title ended up being chicken legs or whatever. It was hysterical. But yeah, Fix did call pod racing right away, like first frame pod racing.
Brand new Star Wars Galactic Racer in 2026. Kind of crazy. Despawn, you excited?
This is pod racing, baby. Sebulba's back. I don't know how, but he's back. What the hell? But no, yeah, I mean, pod racing might be fun.
I'm okay.
That's all I've got for you. It might be fun.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I mean, honest, like, all jokes aside, we love a good racing game. If they manage to nail the elements of a good racing, you don't love Forza Horizon? That's a good racing game.
Okay, cool. That's just wait.
Let me rephrase that. We love a good racing game. If they nail the racing elements in this and it's a good racing game, specifically,
doesn't matter. This could be the best racing game ever. Neither of you two will care.
Nope, I won't. I will. If it's a racing game, I don't care. I mean, for Sonic, I don't really care for Sonic.
That's wild. Sonic's the best. Look at he's blue and everything. Oh, I don't know. You kids these days.
I guarantee Chris will not play the new Forza game when it comes out.
Nope.
No, he will. I will. I know he will.
I will.
Yeah, for sure. I've got Game Pass. I will. On my ROG LAX.
I also have Game Pass, and I'll be playing on my ROG LAX as well.
You don't have an
X. Right, no, are you just saying that to now be left out? Okay.
If you put it out there in the world, Chris, maybe I'll get one. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, you got to vocalize your dreams, right? Also, just because we don't care about you guys don't care about pod racing, and I'm like indifferent until we'll see what the gameplay actually looks like. 19 Ace Combat games. What the hell?
Fans are eating, man.
Fans are
you,
eating.
Do you think? Is it a thing of there's not a lot of flight sim games that any game for like people who are into that just like they gravitate towards that experience?
Yeah, like obviously there's a yearly flight sim, but
Yeah.
like, there's no combat.
There wasn't.
Yeah, no, but there's no real combat in that, is it? It's like it's just fly from A to B and do like missions within it. At least in the newest one. But like there's no like flight combat games. So yeah, like for those that are like specifically into that niche, then yeah.
Look, bro, I can't say shit. I'm going for 100 hours in Arc Raiders. Like, you know, someone would say, why the hell are you playing 100 hours of Arc Raiders? You're doing the same thing over and over again. I probably got 50 hours in FIFA this year. Like, you know, everyone's into their thing. We just, you know, it just, to me, I'm just like, man, how are you still getting these? How are you still getting more of these? But I respect it. I respect it. Out of Worlds.
Words.
Oh, words, thank God.
Which explains why they have no mouths.
Oh, it's that game. I was confused by it. I remember now what it is. It's that co-op game.
Stop motion.
It seems like a new game, I can't lie.
I don't think it is. Like
no?
No, it gives me like do you remember Unravel? Yeah, All Brothers,
Unravel, yeah, that's a good chat as well. But yeah, like that type of game.
Yeah, it gives me those kind of vibes. And like they're fine, but like there is a specific audience for them, and I don't think I'm really it. I mean, I might be wrong. Like this might be like
Matt. Well, this is a Matt game. This is a Matt game. Matt's gonna say it's game of the year, and it's not gonna end up anywhere near his top 10.
I don't think Matt played 10 games this year.
No. And still won't end up next year when he plays.
And we did a 20. By the way, we did a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, he played 3 games.
Yeah. We played like 10 games. He still didn't play 10 games this year.
Ooh,
crazy. Next up, Phantom Blade Zero. We have seen a lot of it. It is coming out September 9th. Every time we see it, it looks good. It's just a little bit of, I think, like a lot of these games that we saw at this show, a lot of fatigue. A lot of fatigue.
Yeah. I'm excited we've finally got a release date for this because, like you say, we've seen it so many times now. I'm glad the wait is almost over.
It looks so good.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do really like the look of this. This is PlayStation exclusive, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
I don't know if it's PC or it's just console exclusive. Or it's like exclusive console.
Yeah. So, yeah. Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's just, again, it's another game that we've seen quite a lot of, which makes it hard to then keep getting excited about. Next up was a game that nobody was expecting to see, but he is back. He is back. Mega Man is back with a brand new 2D side scroller. Mega Man Override, coming 2027. Avoiding GTA like the plague. It knows.
Avoiding GTA is GTA avoiding it. They're not going to delay it to not go up against Mega Man. Yeah.
Can I be honest? I did not care.
With you.
I did not care. So I will be honest. Like I was interested for the first half. Like, cool, Mega Man's going to come back. Then they showed the gameplay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I don't need another 2D Mega Man.
It's okay. Mega Man was gone. He can keep being gone. I just don't care.
Haters. That's what the lot of you are. Haters.
Certified hater.
Filthy haters. You guys hate Sonic. You guys hate blue things is what I found out. Despawn, why is your background blue? You should change that color right now.
On it. What color do you want?
Green.
You want green?
Why isn't it green?
I don't know why it's not green. I can make it green. Don't you worry. You tell me about why I'm a hater. Keep going.
I'm looking forward to this. I like Mega Man. I'm a very big Mega Man fan. Mega Man X is one of my favorite games. Obviously, isn't X? It's the mainline Mega Man. I'm looking forward to this. Personally, I like the art style. I like the look of like throwback gameplay of it being 2D. Much better Despawn. Much better. Look, next year we're gonna get a Mega Man game, and the year after that we're getting a Mega Man. We all know Pragmata is a Mega Man game.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah. But no, I'm glad to see the franchise isn't dead. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you're happy.
I'm happy that you're happy that he's happy.
I'm not. Oh, okay. On my screen, you pointed at me, then you pointed at Vix, and I'm like, I'm not happy for Vix.
I would never
That he's
point at you.
happy
That's
that I'm
rude.
happy.
We both got things we care about in this showcase. Resident Evil and Mega Man. Capcom had a very good show in here, by the way. Pragmata, Mega Man,
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Oh, let's. Capcom has been so consistent. We say it a lot. Capcom don't fail. Like they obviously like
They definitely do.
sometimes.
They definitely do.
But they've been very consistent with
Yeah.
trying and making an effort and putting out games. Exoprimal's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
But for the other game, a 10 out of 10.
Let's shut up. It was a fun time. I had a fun time with it. All right.
That's all that matters. To be fair, it's all that matters.
Isn't that what playing games is about? Having a fun time. I had a fun time shooting dinosaurs.
And it just made you want Dino Crisis.
I mean, everything makes me want Dino Crisis. Where the fuck is Dino Crisis?
Once they're done remaking Resident Evil game.
They got
once
a
we
while.
get that, I got that Resident Evil 6 remake first, and then
5, 6, Code Veronica 1.
mm-hmm.
I think 6 gets a remake.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Like a remake or like a reimagining remake?
No, I think it gets a remake.
I think it's a Resi 2 level remake.
Like, here's the idea and concept behind it that we weren't able to execute and we messed up really badly, and let's do that all over again, trying to like fit in those same narrative pieces in a better.
I don't think it's co-op.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a whole
I think
different
stay away from
conversation.
co-op.
I think whatever they do with the Resident Evil 5 equal, or whether they do co-op or not for 6.
That's facts.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's facts. But AI has come a long way, which was the worst part about those games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
AI is a lot better now than it was then. So next up, you have Neo 3.
Crash?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, you can be honest.
The more I see this game, the more I lose interest because it's sort of like just in your face constantly. I feel like every showcase and every time it's shown, it looks very similar. Where I feel like I've played through the game without having played it, and I don't think that's a great feeling to have off of a game where it comes out.
No, you definitely don't want a game that doesn't feel unique. And this, honestly, like, to be brutally honest, it doesn't. It feels like a lot of these games, but not quite at the level of some of the other ones. Like, again, I'm more excited for a Phantom Bid Zero than I am this.
See, and my issue is, when I see this, I just go, "Oh yeah, Onimushu's coming out soon."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is something that I think I needed to see once and closer to its release to like have that hype, and then a little bit later the game comes out. But we've seen it so much at this point that it's like this again. I feel like this game's already came out and been out and sort of a lukewarm reception, which isn't fair to the game, but unfortunately that's how I feel with it.
Yeah.
Maybe, again, because we've said this a lot on this podcast, right? Like, fatigue. Maybe it's our fault as well, though, because we do react to everything. We do watch everything. We do have to cover the industry for everything. Maybe, let's be clear, it probably isn't these games' fault that they're shown. It's our fault for then consuming literally everything. Because if you only picked up, I only watched the Game Awards, perfect. Oh, Neo. Yeah, I remember that game. If you only watched the Tokyo Game Show, let's say, or something, maybe then it wouldn't be so bad. But we watch everything.
Yeah.
So,
and at the end of the day,
we're editing videos for everything. We're watching everything. We're reacting to content. Maybe it's partly our fault. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Like I said, it's self-imposed fatigue because we see so much. That's like a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I like Neo. I'm excited for Neo. Cool, move on."
Yeah, and they'll never see it, and then it's out. Yeah.
Just to say, like, we're sick of seeing stuff. Like, we are getting a demo next month. They did announce in the trailer. So if you're sick of seeing it and want to play it, you've got a chance to. So Crash, that's on you. It's your kind of game.
And then our final game of the Game Awards 2025 was High Guard, a new FPS by the creators of Apex Legends and Titanfall. There's not much to really say about it. It reminds me of a bad casserole.
Okay.
It's got all the it's got the beef in there. You got your carrots. You got you got all the dumplings in there. You got all these different pieces. But it just the flavor's just not there, and that's what I feel like
there's
about
just no,
this. Like
there's no seasoning. There's just no seasoning in that at all.
there's no. It's my mum cooked it. There's no. That makes sense.
no personality in the game.
It's a good thing you date for personality, right? Because this doesn't have it. This doesn't have it.
Are you saying this is a booty call of a game?
This is my side piece. No, I think
this is a side piece.
I think I generally feel like if this game was announced, and I agree with what we said at the top of the show, right? If this game was announced at the start of the show, maybe even in the middle of the show, maybe I would have been more interested in it. Ending on this game is the biggest travesty it's ever had.
Yep.
Yep. But here's my question then. What would you, of what we saw, what would you have ended on?
Ooh.
I think that's your issue, right?
I think you end with Star Wars.
Yeah, so I said it, flip it. Yeah. The pod racing one, yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, yeah, flip it. Fate of the Old Republic at the end, this at the beginning.
Do you think potentially that Jeff Keighley and the Game Awards as a company have data on retention time, and that's why they have to pack the first half so heavily, because people are so fatigued by the end, which the show is 4 hours long or whatever it is. Like, do you think potentially it's that?
It could be a case of where, like, you pay to be on this, like, it's like there's ads, whatever. It could be a case of, like, if you're Star Wars and you're like, I want my game to be seen when there's most people watching before people leave. And maybe by the time you get to Game of the Year, especially in a year like this where everyone knows what's going to win, there's going to be less people watching, that they're like, yeah, put us in the first half of the show. We don't want to be anywhere near the half where people are just not going to be tuning in. And I could see it from that perspective for sure.
Yeah. Also, let's be honest, people pay for their slots. If they turn around and went, we want the last slot, here's £1 million. Like, Jeff will do it.
It's an indie game. I don't think
that again. Maybe, that's my question. Then, where's the money come from?
I think this game is literally Jeff being like, I think this is the perfect way we end out the story of this year's Game Awards. I think this is Jeff putting on his producer hat maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah. You think he's gone like Apex Legends developers? Like, Apex Legends was a huge game at one point, and so yeah, like something new and interesting from them. And
you love Apex, you love Titanfall. Well, we've got the game that they made,
and it's for you horse girls too, because there's horses in it. Crash. You love horses, right?
You're
the horse girl on the
calling me a
podcast.
horse girl.
Yeah.
I'm a horse girl. Damn, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yep.
I've learned so much about. Am I going to be the new character in the Umasuma, whatever the game is called? Yeah. I'm the new character. Damn.
Yeah. Put you in the game next week.
You are the character.
We were going to have a trailer of you in the Game Awards, but we didn't have the million to make it happen. So.
I actually did have it. I decided I didn't want to spend it on you. Sorry.
Oh, you have the million fix? Yeah. I'd like to start getting paid for this podcast.
So would I.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was the end of the Game Awards.
We didn't even touch on the biggest controversy of the Game Awards, by the way.
The Muppets.
Which was?
Jeff Keighley fucked a pig. Canonically, Jeff Keighley has fucked a pig.
It was weird. It was weird. I mean, the Muppets' whole segment this year was weird. It's
weird every year.
Yeah. So I preferred last year's with the two old guys Muppets. Like, with them just
complaining the whole time,
just riffing in every now and again. That was fun. But like having a musical segment and I think Bora Bora.
A few things to know. One, the Game Awards was on Amazon Prime, right? So you're reaching an audience that isn't like as in tune, and I feel like having Miss Piggy is probably like bigger for that. On top of Miss Piggy. People know Miss Piggy. People know the others as like the Muppets. Miss Piggy is Miss Piggy, on top of that, like, or you went for the other, like, most notable.
The big one, yeah. Sorry. Chris, what was the point you were trying to make?
On top of that, like, post-show, like, you'll see the Miss Piggy clip probably rotating on spaces outside of gaming more than you would of the two old guy Muppets. I feel like, and I might be wrong about that,
Yeah.
that like post show, like, and I don't know if it's still available for streaming on Amazon Prime and stuff like that. Something like that is just more beneficial for the Game Awards to have something like Miss Piggy.
Oh, it's a great marketing beat.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it, man. Just get rid of it. Just
No.
He
Is he
likes the
getting paid?
Muppets.
He does like Muppets.
I think there's a few things Jeff Keighley does because he's like, I like this. I think it's the Muppets on top of him probably getting paid for the Muppets, but I think it's the Muppets, and I think it's the whatever they do for the end of the game of show. Because like last year was Okami, right? That was last year. Yeah. Which people had the same feeling for that as they do for High Guard this year, where they were disappointed with that showing. I get why that was shown because it was like a big game coming back last year. But again, even last year, I feel like that fit the narrative of the showcase. And I feel like Jeff Keighley did the same thing this year, where High Guard, indie game, beloved, whatchamacallit, from the developers of Apex and stuff like that. I love Titanfall and Apex.
People do love Titanfall and Apex, you're right.
So give us a new Titanfall.
Like, that's
it's not an EA game.
I know,
it's not an EA game. No, it's the problem. Right? But that's the problem with like people saying from the developers of doesn't work the same as when you go from the director of.
100%.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not the same because it's not. There's too much co-op in game development.
Yeah, and I
movies.
think
Even though there is in movies, I don't want to say that there isn't.
No, yeah, but I think we've been burnt a little bit by it as well. We have been burnt by that whole from the developer. Like, I'll just say it now, one word: Mind's Eye, the developer of GTA.
Yeah.
And then look what happened to that. So like we've been burnt. Like, so it's not the sell. It's not the big sell.
Mighty
that it
Nine
used to be.
on Kickstarter was made by the person who made Mega Man, and that game ended up being like such a pile of.
It was fine.
Ukulele as well when that first released. I know they had like the re-releasing and it was better. Yeah. So it's just something that doesn't work in gaming the way that it would like it to. It's why, like, no joke, Hideo Kojima's like success he's had leaving Konami, I think it deserves applause to a degree. And how he's continued to be successful.
He did also go in there and take most of the good parts of that team.
Yeah, he did go.
Yeah.
Come.
True.
I found a way out of the basement. Come with.
Yeah, let's just be clear. He did go and take a lot of the good pieces. So yeah, but yeah, no, I agree. It was just it was an interesting one. We ain't got too much time left, boys, for the rest of the show. So what I'm thinking we do instead is Origin Cookie Man did do our scores. So if I can find it, and you better not need my audio this week, Despawn, because I'm messing everything up. If you do, you're just going to have photos at this point.
I could.
You can do it?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, perfect. Then let's do it.
Yeah, I'm just going to read them as is, and then we can talk about them after, because I think there's some egregious stuff in this. I'm just going to be honest.
You looked already? Wait, stop. You already looked?
What? Yeah, I looked.
Oh, you're a piece of shit. The whole point was to do it live on the show.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've already looked as well. Let's just talk about it.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I haven't looked.
You're going to find out exactly how we did. Let's go.
I didn't know we were saving him. Hey,
I didn't know we were saving it.
You're absolutely right to be bothered. You're correct to be angry. We should have not looked.
Of course we should have not looked. It's a fucking podcast that we do each week where he announced it.
We can still talk about it.
You guys have destroyed the sacredity of it.
What sacredity?
How dare you?
What sacredity?
Right, myxboxandmepodcaster.com. Do you not think it would have been better for us all to have found out at the same time?
Nah, I knew how bad we did before even looking at this.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought I would.
Did you need this to know what we scored?
I don't know what you've seen. I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, so this is our prediction results.
Where is it? Where do you put it? Where do you put it? I need to see. Where was it?
Podcast discussion.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm looking now. All right. Let's go through it. Crush's predictions. I'm going for it. Predicting scores. Lies of P2, nothing. Final Fantasy Remake Part 3, nothing. Blade gameplay, nothing. Dark Souls statue, nothing. Crush got 0 points. Me. Machine Games news showing, nothing. Iron Man game, nothing. More news from FromSoft's Dustbloods. 3.
Yeah, let's just hop here for a second. This is no points.
Yeah, because it wasn't
new stuff
news.
For Bloodborne. It was not new stuff, and we also don't do partial credit. We've said this a million times. No partial credits. We don't do 0.5.
That's not technically true. We did. There was that one year that we did.
I don't give a. We don't do partial credit. what we did
Anymore.
one year on a one-off while we were, who knows what we
Let
did
me
for
read,
beans that day or whatever.
Yeah. Partial awards, repeat footage previously shown, less than 5 seconds. I'm going to say
no points.
It doesn't deserve any points. It deserves no points. But in the same breath, we don't make the rules. Orange Cookie Man does. Statue, Final Fantasy, no points. Matt P, here we go. Fable showing a hefty trailer, no points. Claire Obscure DLC. You gave him 3 points for that?
I mean, I don't know how we're getting like 3 points from one correct answer. Like, sure, it's just 1 point, right?
It's partial. It's the same thing that fixed got partial awards.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So partial award, DLC / additional content in the thank you update announced during the Game of the Year speech, accepted. Look, one thing I will say, can we just riff off this really quickly? Why on earth did they not end with that?
They didn't, like, there was no guarantee that it would be Game of the Year. I assume they probably didn't have anything to show for it.
By the way, Chris.
No, they did.
It was guaranteed. They knew instantly, and the trailer's out now.
Yeah, there's a trailer.
Oh, that's so.
They knew. They did know. They literally knew it was the winner. Because you knew that way once.
If you're Jeff Keighley and you get so much shit for stuff being rigged and and like you're gonna end the Game of the Year show with that, you don't think there's gonna be people complaining about like that was rigged, that shouldn't have won. There's already people. Where's Arc Raider in Game of the Year? All the BS, and I'm sure it's like. Circumvent that should have been somewhere at the award show, for being realistic. The fact that it was anywhere and there was a trailer, I assume there was just nothing. Like it was just like, hey, it's out now. I think that's a misstep.
Matt. Anyway, moving on. DLC Star Wars Jedi game shown and presented by lead actor playing Carl K. No points. Statue. Thank you. Statue. No points. Despawn. Daniel Craig in Hitman. No points. Jordan Peele OD footage.
Yeah, I was so close to that one.
It was. Resident Evil. Did you say Resident Evil Requiem gameplay?
He did. Wait, didn't his predictions have a demo?
I also said there would be a demo.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think. I think the only person who has an argument for actually having a point is Matt. I don't think anyone else deserves points.
Yeah, I don't think I deserve a point for that.
I would argue doesn't deserve a point because it wasn't an official Game Awards announcement.
Well, the point is we're doing announcements, right? So realistically, my Dustblood stuff was NAD.
Yeah.
From Nintendo, so it doesn't deserve it. Matt's doesn't deserve it either because it was a speech. And Despawn's definitely don't deserve it because he said there would be a demo. He didn't say nothing about gameplay. We knew there would be gameplay.
I knew the gameplay. Yeah.
Orange Cookie Man, thank you for all the hard work. We appreciate you either way. Yeah. Thank you very much for all the breaking it all down. Thank you. I'd say none of us get any points, but we'll let Matt argue when he gets here next week.
It's just so we can all tell him he gets no points to his face, much like he usually gets in after he gets that game. No points for Matt.
Exactly. Let's plug and get ourselves out of it, boys. We'll do questions again from next week, and then any news that we missed this week. Yes, we know there's some stuff come out from Xbox. We'll talk about it next week. Crash, what you got to plug this week?
Podcast reviews. I'm going to open it right now and I'm going to tell you that there's no podcast reviews. And would you guess what? There is no podcast reviews again. It's been months. It's been dry out here. There's nothing. We need at least 1 review, 2 reviews, 3 reviews would be fantastic, but I'll settle for 1 review from any one of you people listening. Find a phone, borrow someone's phone, go to your local McDonald's, be like, hey, can I use your phone to make a quick phone call? Don't make that phone call. Leave a podcast review for my Xbox and me.
Fair enough. Despawn, we're going to plug this week.
I'm going to plug the Twitch, twitch.tv/MXAMO official. You can probably watch the reactions from the Game Awards on there on the VOD.
Yeah, we couldn't get YouTube to work, by the way.
Okay. I was looking for it. I was like, where's the YouTube one?
Let's be real. I had it all set up and it should have worked. I kept pressing the button and it just would not start. I set up the stream, put in the stream key. I pressed the button for it to go live on YouTube, and it would not go live. What do you want me to do other than that fix?
Skill issue.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you said I messed it up. What did I mess up? Give me the part. Quote me exactly where I messed up, and I'll admit I messed up.
Okay. Downloaded the entire Atrium thing instead of just the plugin, which you're meant to just put into your OBS.
Why do you got to tell me why I messed up? That was rhetorical. You weren't supposed to tell me, Fix. You messed up.
You gone done goofed. But yeah, go check out the Twitch.
Right.
I've said it a while ago that it's going to happen, but I have some time off soon. I'm going to start streaming again.
So's Crash.
Really? Just on Twitch, though. Just on Twitch. Not
It'd be so much easier just doing up. Oh no.
Yeah, Christmas.
Crash, you gonna commit to some streams or what?
I will give you at least 3 streams in all of next year.
Wow. Whoa, that's big deal. I'll give you at least 1 stream before the end of 2025. I'll tell you that right now.
I owe you a stream. So I think I'll do that.
Beatings.
You get some beans.
And 8 beans. I owe 8 beans, and I owe a stream, which I will do. I think we'll probably do it once I get back from America, leading into New Year. So that week. Don't forget, I am away for 2 weeks from next week. Doesn't change anything for you guys. There'll still be podcasts and things of that nature. So yeah, keep being amazing. Have I got anything to plug? Yes, twitch.tv/mtfixer. I am very, very close, less than 50 followers away from 18,000. So if you can do me a favor, go and hit the follow button over on my Twitch channel. I would appreciate it. Yeah, we're sorting out stuff for next year at the moment. Me and D-Spawn had a little convo the other day. We got plans, we got things going on. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if even a quarter of those 18,000 could leave a podcast review, that'd be great.
I'll tell them.
Yeah,
I'll push it. I'll push it.
You tell them.
I'll push it. I'll push it this week. This week on the stream, I'll be like, everyone who drops a review gets entered into a special giveaway, and then I won't do the giveaway.
I'll do that.
Nailed it.
Perfect. Until next time. We'll love it. Leave us. See you later. Goodbye. Go on.
I was going to say, they get entered in the giveaway. There's no guarantee the giveaway is going to happen.
They won nothing. That's the prize.